Good afternoon. How are you all? Welcome to another live session with Neethu's Academy. How are you all doing? All are doing good? There are few who will be writing your exams right around the corner, isn't there? So all of you are ready, all equipped. Make sure that you're all going in, writing that exam with the utmost confidence. That is very important. Okay, so please do write your exam with the utmost confidence. If you are the one who's going to write the exam, please do write it. Do write it and enjoy the exam. Do not get tense. Do not get all the unwanted pressure that is there. Just a noble good afternoon. Tinsi Raju, good afternoon. Very, very, very good afternoon to all my lovely students. Right. So I'm sure that all of you are preparing well. Yes. Okay. Good enough. Do not worry, we have just have a technical glitch, yeah. So I'm still here only. I'm sure that you can hear my noise or voice. Raji Mol Praveen, good afternoon. Kessia Bipin, good afternoon. Bessie Binoy, good afternoon. Right, anybody who's attending for the very first time, please do let me know. Anganarenglo undo ആദ്യമായിട്ട് അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. If so, please do let me know that you're attending for the first time. But most of the names that like I know that name because I've read those names before. So if you're attending for the first time, please let me know. And we have just pinned the official Neethus Academy Telegram page. If you have not yet joined our Telegram page, please do click that. That will take you away to a free access. Okay, then we have another official Neethus Academy reading Telegram page. Those are the only two pages that we have. കാരണം കുറേ ആൾക്കാർ ഇങ്ങനെ ടൈപ്പ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട് പ്ലീസ് ആഡ് മീ ഇൻ ദാറ്റ് ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ദിസ് ഗ്രൂപ്പ് നമുക്ക് അങ്ങനെ പല ഗ്രൂപ്പില്ല വി ഓൺലി ഹാവ് ടു ഗ്രൂപ്പ്സ് one is what we have just pinned, the other one is an exclusive reading Telegram page. Rashmi Moul notes, good afternoon. So what are the things that Neethu's Academy offer for you? Okay, one, I am coming in front of you with reading. Krista comes in front of you with listening. That is not in the very same page, but that will be in Zoom. So the link would be given in the Telegram page that has been pinned. Joe Moljoy, good afternoon. Jinju Joseph, good afternoon. Bindu Satish, good afternoon. Good. So that is where Krista comes in, and on top of that, we give a lot of grammatical challenges on a daily basis. That is also there, that you can see in the very same page. Femi Francis, good afternoon. Bindu Satish, good afternoon. Manjunath Birge, good afternoon. A new name again. Bini Ranish, good afternoon. So anybody who's attending for the first time, please do let us know that you're attending for the first time. That is for to show the people who are so much trusting us, who share the very same page that you're watching, who share a lot, so that to let them know that their shares are not going wasted because of you. A lot of people are coming in on a daily basis to attend this free session. Now, what else does Neethus Academy offer? Neethus Academy offers an array of linguistic exams, training. So if you, not only just the one which you're doing, but if your friends wants any other exams, we are here to be that bridge between them and their dream. So if you want any insight, please do contact the admin number which is scrolled on the screen. And then we have Neethu madam coming today evening 10 o'clock. So please do not forget to pop in. We all will be waiting for you there to get another insight about a new writing, isn't it? Case note. Pratiksha head there. Hello sir, nice to see you. Good afternoon. Pratiksha, good afternoon to you, and nice to see you as well. Lekha Baiju, good afternoon. So welcome to another live session. Femi Francis, how am I? I'm doing good, Femi, and I hope all of you are doing good, and you as well. So yes, with all your active support and active participation, and you keep us more lively and like eager to come in front of you. So thanks to all of you. Right, Amuta Singaraj, good afternoon. So as Liba Libin, good afternoon. Very, very, very good afternoon to all my lovely students. Rasia Sajid, good afternoon. A lot of new names though, but none of you have told me that you are attending for the very first time. So surprised. But again, please do understand, നിങ്ങൾ ഇവിടെ ഇരിക്കുന്നത് you are here to learn അല്ലേ, നമ്മൾ ഒരു കാര്യം പഠിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി ഇരിക്കും. So nothing should disturb you from outside. Sibi, Suresh, and good morning. Sheija, EG, good afternoon. After a long time, Sheija. So if somebody contacts you by saying, do contact me for blah, 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 just avoid them, just block them. Okay, you are here with a purpose. They are not here with study purpose. They are here for some other purpose. അപ്പം അങ്ങനെ കുറേ പേരുണ്ട് ഇവിടെ. ഓക്കെ, ഹൂ ആർ ഞാൻ പറയും ലീച്ചസ് കണ്ടിട്ടില്ലേ, ആരാണ്ട് ബ്ലഡ് കുടിച്ച് ജീവിക്കുന്നത്, മൊസ്കീറ്റോ അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ എന്തും പറയാം നമുക്ക്. ഓക്കെ, ജസ്റ്റ് kill them like that. Okay, just ignore them so that they do not get what they want. Neethu's Academy will not contact you for any reason. If you want, you can contact those stipulated numbers that has been sent on the screen. Okay, അതല്ലാതെ do not falter, do not fall for these other people's trap. They'll come up with all the എന്താ പറയാ, dressed like sheep, but they are not sheep, they are all foxes there. So cunning as they are, be aware of it. Okay, so do not respond to any such faulty messages. If somebody contacts you, I am here, can you, do not. Even in Telegram group, there are people who deliberately ask you to give some answer keys and all. Okay, now what happens is when you share an answer key which is of copyrighted, Telegram blocks you because the copyright holders would go against you. Then what happened? You become blocked in that Telegram. Then they will contact you personally and say, okay, see, this is what happened when you do that. And so send me this. They will just simply do all those. So there are people who ask for these answer keys. And all. If you have, or if you really want, do send them personally. Do not share anything on the group. See, a group has a lot of rules and regulations which we might not be aware of, but they know because they're cunning. So do not respond. There are students being contacted, I need speaking partner, but they need speaking partner for something else. They're not here for studies. So see, I'm not saying not all the people are not people who are faulty people, but might be genuine people. But be cautious. Okay, that's all what I'll tell you, because it's an online platform. Okay, so as all of you are adults, and you should know what is right and what is wrong. There are students who contact our admin and say, see, this is what happened, do you do this? Then they get a clarification saying that we don't do that. So they know who's the faulty one. So regular batches, as you can see that it is only open from August, September and October. Till that time we're full, thanks to all the lovely students who are willing to wait to get that professional approach in their preparation. If you want to know, or if you know that already something is there and you want to join our crash course, we do have crash courses available for you. So anything is okay for you. Okay, and thanks to the God's own countries, what can you say, the electrical department or the electricity department. We have been trying to do a lot, but it has been from ever since. So very sorry for that inconvenience cause, which is keeping going and coming back in front of you. Okay, so as you can see, this is what is God's own country renowned for. As you all would be experiencing the same. Okay, when rain falls, they say due to rain. When it is sunny, they say it is due to no water. So that's how it is. So let's go into today's live. Okay, so today's live, I'll be sharing the screen as the olden times, not the latest times. Okay, so I will not be able to do anything as of now. So sorry for that. Okay, as again, this is all due to the place where we are. Right, so in no time, you will have your questions on the screen. You will have a timer. You just do the question and then we will discuss it. Okay, so sorry for that inconvenience again. There you have the question on the screen. Please do the question and then we will discuss the answers. Right, time I've just exhausted, isn't it? It just goes very quickly when we are doing something. We always feel that the time just eluded us. That's how is it. But although Femi Francis says did sir, very good. So all of you, I think most of you would have had an answer because even though the terminology sounds very, very, very long, but finding the answers was a bit more easy, I would reckon. Yes, all of you have got an answer, isn't it? I want all of you to have an answer. That is very important. നമുക്കൊരു ആൻസർ കിട്ടിയിരിക്കണം ആ സമയത്ത്. Lever done, Jessna done, excellent. Bessie done. Okay, good enough. Reshmi Mol, Manoj done. Karam, see, the whole idea is when you're practicing Ramya Noob done, you should have an answer. Jinsi Jiju done. That is important. Whether it is right or wrong, secondary. First thing, have an answer. Amuta Singara is done. Okay, fair enough. Now, would you be kind enough to tell me what is your answer? And the most important thing, where you got the answer from? പറയാവോ എന്താണ് നിങ്ങളുടെ ആൻസർ എവിടെ നിന്ന് കിട്ടി because for us it's very important to come and mold or to correct you from where you went wrong അതല്ലാതെ simply ഒരു answer option this is what it is എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു പോകുന്നതിൽ there's no purpose അല്ലേ so Subiraj, good evening, good evening. So can you all tell me എന്താണ് നിങ്ങളുടെ ആൻസർ എവിടെ നിന്ന് കിട്ടി Miss Sirijo is saying B. Okay, fair enough, but tell me where you got that B from. Rashmi Mol Manoj, A from first line. Okay. Chija, very good. Busy with classes and you're swimming, yeah? Good enough. A from first line, okay. Jinsi is also saying A. Rashmi Ramya Anup is saying A. Okay, Liba Libin is saying A. Okay, first line. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. അപ്പം ഒരാൾക്ക് B, ബാക്കി എല്ലാവർക്കും A. Any other answer options also? I'm not told which is the right answer. Isn't it? Cassie is also saying A. Okay. Femi Francis is saying A from first line. Bessie Binoy, I got B from third line. Okay, fair enough. Rajimul Praveen is saying A. Okay. Just now I got A from first line. Okay, fair enough. Sheija, after swimming, you got A. Okay, fair enough. Amuta Singaraj, B from middle of the sentence. Okay, now I have two people saying B and the others are all saying A. Excellent. I want all of you. നമ്മുടെ എന്താണ് ആൻസർ അതൊന്ന് പറയാൻ പഠിക്കും B there. Stand by your answer, which is very, very, very important. എന്ത് ആൻസർ കിട്ടി എന്നുള്ളത് കുഴപ്പമൊന്നുമില്ല. We have to stand by our answer. That is very important. കാരണം അത് നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞ് ശീലിക്കണം. കാരണം we are people, most of us, we don't get exposed to a lot of these kind of എന്താ പറയുക, അതുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മൾ എപ്പോഴും എന്ത് ചെയ്യും, ബാക്ക്ലോഗ് ആണ്. We stand beside, behind everything. No, it's enough, isn't it? You have done that all the life. Now it's high time that you start telling yourself, I will stand in front and say this is what it is. Right or wrong, secondary. I don't care. First thing is the importance of standing by your answer. Get up. Okay, now back to the question will be popped up on the screen. Okay, so part B is the second thing that you do after part A. So part A, the material they will take, and then they'll give you part B and C together. There you have the question. So first and the foremost thing that you have to do in part B is read the question, understand the question, underline the question. But in this case, the question, even though it's a very complicated kind of pronunciation kind of disease, but still there's nothing more in that question, isn't it? It clearly says granulomatous lymphocytic interstitial lung disease. So this is so-called a disease. Okay, now the answer options. Okay, I do my answer options after reading the question. Why? Because I need to know what I'm searching for in the paragraph. There are some students who want to read the paragraph. Please do, no problem. Then pick it up from the answer options. No worries at all. But reading the question, understanding the question, underlining the question is important. Now let's see. Option A, most of the students have told. Complication of common variable immunodeficiency disorders. Now there is a problem for me there. Okay, disorders. So that should be more than one, isn't it? Many. Let's see. Now my answer keywords are complication, disorders. Okay, disorders, I've told you. Now option B, can effectively be cured by using drugs that can bring in great change in immunoresponse. So cured, drugs, change, immune response. So those are my keywords there. Even though, yeah, it is a bit longer, so I had to stipulate, because I'm saying generally I told you you have to limit it between 2 or 3, but in this case I have to have 4. Now option C, appears majorly due to activity of T and B lymphocytes. So majorly activity lymphocytes. That's enough. Now going into the passage. So obviously they have given that long disease into an abbreviation form or acronym. They are saying GLILD. So GLILD is an inflammatory pulmonary complication. So what do I understand from the first sentence? It is an inflammatory pulmonary complication of common variable immunodeficiency with distinctive patterns in biopsy. So which has distinctive patterns in biopsy. Okay, so what are the things? Granulomatous disease, lymphocytic interstitial disease, follicular bronchiolitis, and areas of organizing pneumonia. So these are the distinctive patterns in biopsy. Okay, now the immunological data of the pathophysiology suggests that it is initiated by an infiltration of T and as well as B lymphocytes and macrophages. So it is saying it is initiated, that means it is started. Okay, it can trigger, but appears majorly due to activity. No, it is a straight eliminator. I have eliminated as what you have also, and you never had a problem with C. So eliminated. That will further lead to progression of the inflammatory process to fibrosis. Okay. Regarding the treatment of this disease, which disease? It is straight away pointing into GLILD. There are many immunomodulatory treatments with few standardized protocols. So to treat this, there are many treatments with few standardized protocols. But recent studies suggest that the combination of rituximab and azathioprine could be effective for preserving the pulmonary function. So it is rightly saying that can effectively be cured by drugs that can bring in great change in immunoresponse. Why? Regarding the treatment, there are many immunomodulatory treatments, so immunoresponse. So slightly for me, it is pointing into B. Now let's see. You're all saying A from first line. Complication of common variable immunodeficiency disorders. What disorders? Tell me. What are the disorders? Complication of common variable immunodeficiency disorders. There is nowhere it is mentioned anything about complication of common variable immunodeficiency disorders. They are saying in the biopsy can have distinctive patterns. That has nothing to do with complication of common variable disorders. So there is no such thing called there mentioned in the first line, because it is clearly saying is an inflammatory pulmonary complication of common variable immunodeficiency. No disorders. Okay, with distinctive patterns in the biopsy. So when the biopsy is taken, they have distinctive patterns mentioned. So complication of common variable, not at all. Keywords are as such, but it is not what the meaning is. Understood? Yeah, fair enough. That biopsy is the thing. This is why, see, when we read, when we do, what happens is you're having a confined view. You're literally searching for something which is on the closest proximity. See, another example. See, what happens is when you start dreaming about certain aspects, okay, or simple question is when you see someone, okay, you always say, oh, I know this person, but with all due respect, you would have never met that, isn't it? Met that person. Karnam, what happens is you have made a figure in your subconscious mind saying that. So when the subconscious mind sees something which is of the closest proximity, you say അതുപോലെയാണ് നിങ്ങൾ എന്താ already prefixed ആണ്. Okay, this is what you have to search for. See, അങ്ങനെ keyword search ചെയ്യാനല്ലല്ലോ പറഞ്ഞു തന്നേക്കുന്നത്. We have never told you to search for keywords. We have told you to understand the gist of it. അല്ലേ, അങ്ങനെയല്ലേ പറഞ്ഞു തന്നേക്കുന്നത്. But what you do, you literally search for only keywords. See, keyword reference will not give you the answer. Understood? ഇവിടെ നമ്മൾ വായിക്കുമ്പോൾ you should have an open approach to see, okay, am I reading? What am I understanding from my reading? മനസ്സിലാവുന്നുണ്ടോ? Why you made that small error? ഇവിടെ biopsy എന്നുള്ളൊരു ഇത് പറഞ്ഞു 95% why you went for keyword. Okay, disorders. What disorders? What complication of common variable immune? അവിടെ ബയോപ്സിയിൽ വരുന്ന ഒരു ഡിഫറെന്റ് പാറ്റേൺസിനെ കുറിച്ച് മാത്രമേ അവർ പറഞ്ഞു തന്നിട്ടുള്ളൂ. ഓക്കെ, ഇത് വരാം ബയോപ്സി. അതല്ലാതെ ഒരു കോംപ്ലിക്കേഷൻ ഓഫ് കോമൺ വേരിയബിൾ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ടോ അവിടെ? യെസ് ആണോ? ടെൽ മീ. ഉണ്ടോ? യെസ്, നോ? Did you all understand why the answer came B? The straight easiest one is elimination was the easiest. I found that through elimination initially, but then later I went in and said, okay, fair enough, no doubts. Excellent. So if you don't have any doubts, വേറെ ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടോ ആർക്കെങ്കിലും? ഇല്ല. No, okay, fair enough. Now what we will do is we'll go into part A. Unfortunately, I'm not, as I mentioned, thanks to the present weather and also a lot of other complications with the electricity. Okay, fair enough. Now, what is today's material, which I've already shared a long back? So I hope all of you have the printout. So what is today's material? What is today's part A material? Tell me. And not only just telling me what is today's part A material, എങ്ങനുണ്ട് material? Was it easy, difficult, which category? How did you feel when you were doing the material? എന്നും കൂടെ പറഞ്ഞുതരാം. Correct. Achilles tendinitis. That's how it has been pronounced. I know you're all familiar with that. Okay. So no problem. It's only one question, isn't it? Very good, but I like it. See, you should always have an assessment about how you did. Fair enough. So give me some insight about how the material was. interesting, something which is new, you learn something new. Easy, Rajimol, okay, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. Little bit easy, okay, Jinsi, fair enough. Liba is saying easy, okay. Achilles tendonitis, I felt I will get 20 out of 20. Absolutely good enough for me, Francis. I always love those students who have that confidence in saying, I will get 20 out of 20. Good enough. Ramya Anup is saying easy. Subiraj is saying easy. Just saying not difficult. Okay, fair enough. Good, good. I hope a bit easy, Bessie. Okay, fair enough. Right. So as all of you are ready, I hope all of you are with your pencil and answers ready. Let's go and dig into the Neeraja Jayachandran. Easy. New name again. So a lot of people knew, but none of you told me that you knew. Okay. Right. Let's go into question number 1. So question again, strategy for part A changes. Okay. Strategy is always saying it should be skimming and scanning. Okay, here you have to refer keywords. Your skimming should be proper. If your skimming is proper, 1 to 7 is not at all a problem. Okay, it's easy. The time that you're going to save is going to be absolutely easy. If your skimming is proper, and you should know what is the difference. Okay, so are you all ready? Are you all ready for me to shoot the answers? If so, give me a quick thumb. Let's see. How many of you are ready? And already on a letter. Yeah? Okay. Fair enough. Now, question number 1. Okay, after, see, part A, you have to underline the keywords in the sentence for text first, and then to go to the question. Okay. All right. Bessie is ready. Minnie is ready. Jinsi is ready. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Ramya is ready. Go ahead. Now, question number 1. So the minimum age, Liba is ready, Neeraj is ready. Okay. The minimum age to get eligible for unilateral mid portion Achilles tendinopathy. So clearly it is saying minimum age eligible. That is enough for me. Now where did you underline that? See, minimum age tendinopathy. So where is this tendinopathy mentioned? Tendinopathy is only mentioned in C, isn't it? So go straight. This is why your keyword is very important. So it is clearly saying patient with unilateral mid-portion Achilles tendinopathy. What is the question? Tendinopathy. It's enough for me because any other place that you have seen tendinopathy? ഉണ്ടോ അങ്ങനെ എവിടെയെങ്കിലും വായിച്ചോ വേറെ ടെൻഡിനോപ്പതി എന്ന് ഇല്ല. So do you really need to worry about anything further? No. But the answer is C. But where is it? The minimum age is saying about 18. So that is where the answer is. So the answer is C. Good enough. Question 2. Common factors that may incline towards an upcoming Achilles injuries. So common factor, incline, that means more prone. So where are they talking about all these things? So they're talking that in B, isn't it? The number of factors may increase your risk. So increase, incline, and all those things are paraphrased. So the answer to question number 2 is B. Good enough. Question 3. The most vital management option for chronic Achilles problem. So vital management, chronic Achilles. So where are they talking about these chronic Achilles and all those things? They're mentioning, saying that in text D, the last sentence, if several months of more conservative treatment don't work and if tendon has torn, your doctor may suggest surgery to repair your Achilles. So more chronic Achilles problem, what is the management? They're saying it is about surgery. So the answer is D. Question 4. Who are the usual victims of Achilles tendinitis? So victims who are more prone to. So where are they talking about? If you really look into text A, isn't it? You are clearly given who are the people who have a problem. Who are the people who have a problem? Prolonged running and all those middle-aged people who play tennis, basketball, and all those things are having the problem. So the answer is A. Question 5. How does the physical features mark the development of the disease? So physical features, development, disease. So where are they talking about the physical features? The physical problems as such. If you really underline properly, that is, you don't need to worry about straight away go physical problems, isn't it? A naturally flat arch in your foot can put more strain on the Achilles tendon. Obesity and tight calf muscles can also increase tendon strain. Straight away the answer is B. Question 6. How often, frequency, does the follow-up activities takes place? So follow-up activities, how often? So it's clearly saying the follow-up activities takes place where? Follow-up interviews at 6, 12, 24 months, follow-up interview 6, 12, 24 months, everything is all such mentioned in C, the last in the flow chart. Question 7. Which are the common signs of Achilles tendonitis? So clearly common signs. Where are they talking about? You might also experience. Generally, they're saying what? They're talking about common signs. A is as such mentioned in A. Why? You're getting pain, calf muscle, back of your lower heel, then tenderness, stiffness, especially in morning, and then all those things are mentioned. Typically begins as a mild ache in the back of the leg or above the heel. So everything is in A. Good. So question 8 to 14 are all short answer question. Again, I have told you these kind of what are how many questions in massive following, how many questions in short answer, how many questions fill in the blank should always be there in your memory, and also what are the instructions for each category. Saving time. So 8 to 14 is short answer question. Word, number, combination of both, or a short phrase. The other side where the pain is usually experienced than the back of the leg is. So we just refer to back of the leg, isn't it? So do you need to worry about it? You can straight away go to A again. What are the place? It is above the heel. Where you get that from the third paragraph in text A. Pain associated with Achilles tendinitis typically begins as a mild ache in the back of the leg. Or what is the other place? Above the heel. So above the heel, no heel bone, above the heel is the answer. Okay, good enough. Question 9. See, please refer the keywords. That's what I'm saying. You are trying to make your own. You know it, maybe, but it's not what the answer should be. Is it mentioned as such in the question or in the paragraph? The question number 9. The ultimate option to be recommended if the conservative options are inappropriate. I know I have done that in another previous question in 1 to 7. So again, go to text D. What is it? The other option, surgery. Where do you get that? You get that from the very last line. It is, if several months of more conservative treatment don't work and the tendon was torn, your doctor may suggest surgery. So the answer is surgery. Question 10. What shouldn't be received? See, this shouldn't, not, all those things are very keyword. That not word is very important. Be received by patient half yearly, okay, 6 months. In order to be eligible for the unilaterally mid-portion Achilles tendinopathy mid-portion, did we already refer to C? Go C. Now, where is the 6 months mentioned? 6 months mentioned anywhere? Where no Achilles injection in the past 6 months. So, what is the problem? It is saying they shouldn't receive what? Achilles injection, not just any injection. So, this time it is Achilles injection. Although, if you have written injection, because why Achilles is already mentioned, is also okay. Question 11. The comorbidity other than blood pressure that increases the chance of getting Achilles tendinitis. So what is a comorbidity? Blood pressure. So where are they talking about all these problems? It should be there in text B, isn't it? Complications. So what is the problem? People who have psoriasis or high blood pressure are at higher risk of developing. So blood pressure is already there. So what is the other thing missing? Psoriasis. Psoriasis is the answer. Question 12. Special kind of strengthening advice for the remedying of persistent Achilles problem. So special kind of strengthening. So strengthening, where are they talking about? Is as such mentioned in text D, because it's a kind of remedy. So where does remedy coming from? Medication, isn't it? Text D. So a special type of strengthening called eccentric, strengthening involving a slow let down of weighing. So what is the special type? It's called eccentric. You are not supposed to write strengthening. You're supposed to write eccentric. ECCENTRIC is the answer. Excellent. Question 13. What has been done at this 2 to 10 weeks of SSC 6 pathway? So SSC 6 pathway, where are they talking about? If you really know that you have only marked that word SSC 6 where? Text C. So now go and see what is it talking about. So it is saying SSC rehabilitation pathway. What is that? Supervised rehabilitation session. So it's a three-word answer, supervised rehabilitation session. SUPERVISEDREHABILITION So it is supervised rehabilitation session. Question 14. Which category of antibiotics elevates the risk of Achilles tendinitis? So clearly saying antibiotics. So where are they talking about these antibiotics? It is as such mentioned again in B. What is the antibiotics? It is saying medication, certain types of antibiotics called fluoroquinolones has been associated with higher rates. So FLUOROQUINOLONES. A very straight answer. So that wraps up A to 14. Now for A 15 to 20, these are called fill in the blanks, where you have to be very much careful on using the words again. Article in the same words, please avoid it. And you're only expected to fill what is missing in the blank. Symptoms shouldn't be more than dash years if it has to be considered as an eligibility criterion for tendinopathy. So tendinopathy, we know that it should be there in C. Now the problem in here is years. Where is years mentioned? It's not mentioned, isn't it? So symptoms between 3 to 36 months. But our problem is years. So 36 months means 3 years. So 3 is the answer. Okay, very good. I like your observation skill. Most of you have written the right answer. We were just cautious about should all the students would find the answers. Very good. So question 16, a shoe insert or wedge or dash that slightly elevates your heel and can relieve strain on the tendon. So what are the problems? Medications, isn't it? These are kind of remedial thing. So remedial thing are mentioned only in D. So shoe, wedge, everything as such straight mentioned in orthotic devices. So ORTHOTIC All the other keywords are as such mentioned. Question 17. Stronger medications are better to reduce pain and inflammation if the dash medications are not suitable. So clearly stronger medication, reduce pain, inflammation, not suitable. So something which is not suitable, where are they talking about? Again, medication, isn't it? So if over-the-counter pain medications such as ibuprofen, naproxen aren't enough, your doctor might prescribe stronger medication to reduce inflammation and relieve pain. So what is not there? Over-the-counter, OVER hyphen the hyphen counter pain should be written as such. It's a hyphenated word, so please try to replicate as such. Question 18. The band of tissue that connects dash at the back of the lower leg to your heel bone are called Achilles tendon. So clearly, band of tissue, lower back, bone, Achilles tendon. So where are they talking about? The very first sentence of text A will give you Achilles tendinitis is an overuse injury of the Achilles tendon, the band of tissue that connects calf muscles at the back of your lower leg to your heel bone. So what is the answer? Calf muscle, CALFMUSCLES. Excellent. The penultimate question for this week. It is usually in the dash where the tendon pain occurs more frequently when compared to warm weather. So cold weather, warm weather. Where are they talking about? Should be there in the complication, isn't it? So where is the complication mentioned? In B. So where are they talking in B? Training choices, running, Achilles tendon pain occur more frequently in cold weather than in warm weather. So the answer is cold weather. COLDWEATHER. The ultimate question for this week. as you may improve mind activity, there's a chance of experiencing dash or dash, especially in the morning. So again, where are they talking about? These experience, it is there in text A. You might also experience tenderness or stiffness, especially in the morning. So what are the two answers? Tenderness, TENDERNESS, STIFFNESS is the answer. So I have wrapped my 20 answers. Now it's high time that you start telling me what are your total scores and how many of you have made 20 out of 20. Eagerly waiting. ആർക്കൊക്കെ 20 out of 20 കിട്ടിയെന്നൊന്ന് പറയാമോ? What are your total scores? Or if there is anybody who has any doubt with regards to any of the questions, please be kind enough to clarify it as well. Jinsi, very good, 20 out of 20, excellent, good enough, good enough. Madhu Smita Bera, good enough, 20 out of 20. Rajimul, 17, very good, keep it up. Good, 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 good. Liba, 19, excellent, very good. Do enjoy whatever is your score. Very good, keep it up. Good, good, good. How about others? See, നമുക്ക് നമ്മുടെ അച്ചീവ്മെന്റ് പറയാനും എന്തിനൊന്നാണ്. You have to come and say, I got this. Whether it is 1 out of 20, you should be saying. See, the others shouldn't know what you are. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്കറിയാം, നമുക്കറിയാം നമ്മൾ എവിടുന്നാണ് വരുന്നതെന്ന്. It might be due to any number of factors. But that confidence booster is very important. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് നിങ്ങളുടെ അടുത്ത് കമന്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറയുന്നത്. Jinsi 18, good enough, good enough. So I couldn't see anybody having any doubts. So I'm sure that all of you have clarified. So yeah, this week went very quick. Okay, so we'll be missing you for the next 2 days, but I will be missing, but we will be really expecting you all to pop in tonight. Okay, in the writing depiction, Neethu madam, so she will be coming in front of you until and unless we come there at that today evening. Okay, and it's a pleasure for this week. Okay, we'll be all missing you for the next 2 days. Until I see you on Monday, adios from all of us. Take care. Blessed weekend. Bye.